ladies, it's Tammy from dreamcreateandshare.blogspot.com, and Anna has tagged me, and I need to share my top favorite 20 products from 2011. And I'm going to share the products that I go to for almost every project I use. Some of them are not new for 2011. They're just my favorites that I use all the time. I'm going to start with Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. They're these little pop dots. They're not very thick, but they add dimension to any project I'm working on, and they probably go in 95 or more % of the projects I use. The next thing I often use are these little tiny detail scissors. They're actually surgical scissors. My friend, her husband is a veterinarian, and he was able to get us these scissors for $10. And they're just very tiny, and they're very sharp, so they're good for cutting out little tiny detailed images, like fussy cutting. So those. The next thing that I would say is a popular project. This one is new. It's Distress Stain and the Picket Fence. It's very hard to get a ink in white that works pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with this so far. I haven't done a lot with it, but I did some Christmas stuff with it, and I do like it. So I'm hoping it will be more popular with me this coming year, as it is new to me. The next thing is brads with bling in them. You used to be able to actually get these in my local dollar store. They no longer sell them, but any kind of brad that has bling in the middle. So these ones are from Stampin' Up! And they come in 3 different sizes in the one package. Let me see if I can show you all 3 different sizes. Almost got this one. There we go. And yeah, I just like my bling. I like all kinds of bling, the stick-on flourish bling and everything. But I love my bling brads. I can put them in the center of flowers and things like that. Alright, the next thing is black chipboard. For years I've been just using the regular craft chipboard, and I'm always inking my edges, and the black, I am just loving it. I don't necessarily have to cover the whole page with paper. Yeah, love black chipboard. My pink Bind It All, this little baby. They originally came out with the blue one. The gap here where you could insert your project to have the holes punched in the blue one is not as thick as this. It'd be great if it was even a little thicker, but this is great. I can fit quite almost everything that I need to punch will fit in here. I do not have a cinch, so I don't have it to compare to see which I like better, but this is the binding system that I currently have, and I do love my Bind It All. I love all my Tim Holtz stamps. I love how well they cling to the blocks. I love how well the images come stamped. They're nice and clear and crisp. I love that they clean up easy, and I love that you can see where you're stamping. So love my Tim Holtz stamps, and I love that I have 3 binderfuls now. It wasn't that long ago. It was probably not last year, but maybe the year before, and I don't think I even owned one, and I feel very blessed to have them, because I do. I love those stamps. Graphics 45 paper collections. This is one I won recently. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, because I've been working a lot lately, but I love how it comes with die cuts. It comes with things that you can cut out a fussy cut. It has double-sided papers. I love the rich colors, the vintage feel. Love Graphic 45's paper. The next thing is my Early Espresso from Stampin' Up! They used to have chocolate chip, and that was my favorite brown ink that I would, sponge all my edges in and everything. They came out with Early Espresso. It is a really dark, rich chocolate. Let me see if I can find the 2 to show you. This is espresso, and this is chocolate chip. I'm not sure if you can see it. This is the espresso, and it's just that much darker. It is not black, but it's so dark. I just love the richness of it. Kind of hard to see there, but it is my new favorite go-to color for stamping and distressing. Love it. The next thing is, this is a retired stamp from Stampin' Up, and I have actually cut the word part off of it. It used to say wish list, and I just use the line parts. I love having a nice journal stamp. This is my go-to stamp probably 90% of the time. I do have others, love them as well, but this is the go-to one. The lines are just the right space. They're a good size for on most tags that I might make. Just love it. And it is from Taking Care of Business, and it used to have wish list up here. Anyway, love that stamp. That is my favorite journal stamp, but I love all journal stamps. The next favorite thing is my die collection. I'm not sure if I can move this camera over so you can see my die collection, but let's see if I can. Over there, my die collection. I love being able to just go to my die collection and find something that will work with my projects. It has grown over the years of my stamping to a really nice size and variety, and almost every project I do would have some die cut shape in it. I love my Big Shot. The next item is my Big Shot and my Grand Mark. Again, you know, to be able to use my dies in my project is great. I love my Grand Mark, and it's just so easy to use. The Big Shot works great. Love those products. The next one on my list is my 1/16 hole punch. The 1/8 is great, but I love having this teeny tiny hole punch. It's just really tiny. I don't know if you can see it, how tiny it is. I love this size. And this one, even though it's just, you know, an inexpensive punch, I go to this one a lot. Alright, the next thing, I love all my punches, but I love my tab punches the best. My Stampin' Up! Round tab and my McGill tab punch. Go to these a lot for tags and stuff in my projects, to add those little tabs to them. This is a fairly new project. I believe it came out in 2011, is seam binding. These ribbons are beautiful. They crinkle nice. They have rich colors. They're fun to work with. They have the feel that I like in my projects, that vintage, shabby feel. The next thing are some bigger tools that I use. One is my go-to paper cutter. It is a Carl cutter. It cuts really nice. The blade lasts a long time. The thing that the blade cuts into, you can reuse it several times. You just flip it around, and so I've had it for some time now, and I've only had to replace the blade once, and I use my products a fair bit, not as much as I did a year and a half ago, because now I work. But I use my products a fair bit, and this gets a lot of use. And love my Carl cutter. My friend actually gave that to me. She had several cutters, and oops, my stuff is falling down here. Hold on a second. Okay. The next thing on my list is my Martha Stewart scoreboard. This is my scoreboard. I like this because it has all the lines every 8 inch along the whole way for the 12 inches. I'm not a fan of the score tool that comes with it. I tend to still go to my Stampin' Up! Bone folder over this. But love the scoreboard, love that it has every score line every 1/8 of an inch, and I go to this a lot. The next favorite thing of mine is my Tim Holtz ruler and my Metaline ruler. These are the rulers I grab whenever I need a ruler. The Tim Holtz one, again, is marked every 1/8 inch. You can go from 1 to 12 or you can come from the center, the 0, and work your way out. It goes 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2 on either side. And so you can evenly mark things on your project. And this is from a local store. It's called Metaline Graphics, and they're in Hubbards, Nova Scotia. And this is just a little 6-inch ruler. But again, it has every mark on here for every 1/16 of an inch. It's a perfectly 1 to 6 inch. If there's no, some rulers have that little starter piece. This goes like the whole ruler is the 6 inches. Love this ruler. I use this ruler and this ruler all the time on my projects. The next thing is score tape. What would I do without my adhesives? And my score tape is one of my main go-to tapes. I do like the red line tape. I do like glossy accents. I use score tape probably the most. And if I'm in a real hurry, my last favorite project thing that I want to share with you that I love is my ATG gun. I can go so fast when I'm putting a project together when I need to be quick about it. So far, things I've used with this have not come undone, so the adhesive is a good adhesive. I love my ATG gun. Alright, now one thing I forgot to share when I did my dies that I wanted to share was not just my Sizzix dies. I am loving these new My Favorite Things dies. The little dress form, the film strip, the flourish, the postage, the lace die. I just love these dies. This Sizzix die, I am loving this new Sizzix ticket die. And this one is from, I can't remember, it says Lifestyle Crafts Cutting Dies. It's a folder with an insert. This is a new one. I really like this one. It comes with a little page, a nameplate, and then the folder. And this stamp set, this is another journal. This is new this year, but it works with this ticket. It will fit in the second largest one of these. It does come with a die for it, but I figured where I had these, I didn't need it. And this is a beautiful, I figured this will be one of my go-to journal stamps for 2012. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my top 20 items, and I'm not sure who I'm going to tag. I will put them at the end of this video and include them in the description below. I will also include the list of where you can get the items if they're still available from my favorite 20 list down below when I edit this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.